October the 4th, 2010 at 9:25 a.m., Inglewood police officers were dispatched to an armed robbery at California Flowers in the 3200 block of West Manchester Boulevard. There was a struggle between the suspect and the store owner, and the suspect fired at the store owner but did not wound him. Soon after, the second armed robbery was reported at a Radio Shack in the 400 block of East Manchester Boulevard. The third robbery took place at 7-Eleven store located in 300 block of East Manchester. In all three robberies, the suspect was described as a black male wearing a dark hooded sweatshirt and armed with a handgun, driving a late model burnt orange SUV. Officers attempted to stop the vehicle near the 405 freeway. However, the suspect failed to yield and a vehicle pursuit ensued. The suspect led officers on a high-speed pursuit that traveled south on the San Diego Freeway, the Harbor Freeway, and through the streets of San Pedro. The suspect abandoned the orange SUV in an underground parking structure at the Province Little Company of Mary Hospital located on the 1300 block of 6th Street in San Pedro. The suspect fled on foot and attempted to carjack two vehicles as he attempted to elude the pursuing officers. During the second carjacking attempt, he was able to partially enter an occupied vehicle before IPD officers confronted him. An officer-involved shooting occurred at this point, and the suspect was critically injured. The suspect was transported to Harbor General Hospital by Los Angeles County paramedics, where he was pronounced dead. The suspect's handgun was recovered at the scene. The Inglewood Police Department is conducting a separate criminal and administrative investigation of the shooting. The Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office is also conducting an independent investigation. No officers were injured in the shooting or the preceding pursuit. Additionally, none of the robbery victims were injured during the incident. The family of Reginald Andre Linthicum had this to say about their father.
My name is Devon. I'm the son of Reginald Linthicum, the man that was murdered by the Inglewood Police Department. I showed up at the scene minutes after hearing that, after receiving a call from my brother, Reginald Jr. I just showed up to the scene. I just wanted to grab my dad. I couldn't believe what I've heard, and from my point of view, I had to see my dad.
My father, he was a good man. He never was out to harm nobody or nothing like that. He just, it was hard times. So I feel, that he was a good man. He always took us out, took care of us, came to see us and everything. He never was a bad father or nothing like that.
Pops was just here though, you feel me? He just tried to make everything right. He got out 3 months, everything, only thing was on his mind was making sure his family was straight and making sure he never went back. That's all he said, was he never wanted to go back. He was a good man though. That was my dad though. I really love him dearly though. He really, they didn't even have to shoot him, but
I want them to know what type of man my father was, how they say he was, and I don't want anyone to know that. I don't want them to think that of my father. He wasn't that man.
He was hilarious.
Yeah, and he was very funny. It was his humor was really there.
Always had a smile.
Yeah. So that's pretty much from the Linthicum family. That's what I wanted to say. And thank you guys once again running this story.
I love you. You know what I want to say.